Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Blossom and Rise. I'm Amber Joycella, and if you're new here, I'm an evidential medium and mentor with a professional background and training in psychology and grief work. Here on this channel, we explore the intersections of spirit, healing, and personal empowerment. If you've been moving through loss, transition, or a deep shift in your life, then you're in the right place, okay? Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the weekly guidance, and check out my Substack community for deeper teachings and spirit-led reflections. And if you're ready for personal support, I'll share later how you can book a grief healing and spiritual guidance intensive with yours truly. Okay, now let's get into it. Grief doesn't always look like tears, funerals, or obvious pain of losing someone we love. Sometimes it sneaks into our daily lives in ways we don't expect, ways that quietly shift how we think, feel, and even how we show up in our relationships. It's that deep, yeah. Today, I'm gonna share 5 ways of grief secretly affecting your daily life and how you might recognize more of them more than you think, okay? The first one, grief disguises itself as fatigue, okay? Have you ever felt exhausted even after a full night's sleep? Grief drains life force energy. It's not just emotional, it's a physical and spiritual experience. You may find yourself needing naps, craving stillness, or even feeling like even the simplest tasks are mountains to climb, okay? This isn't laziness, it's grief using your body as a messenger. 2, okay? Grief shows up as forgetfulness, okay? So you walk in a room and you forget where you are. You miss appointments you swore you remembered, okay? It's not that you're suddenly bad at adulting. It's just that grief rewires focus and memory, okay? Your mind is carrying an invisible weight of loss, and it creates a lot of fog, brain fog, right? Think of it as your brain's way of protecting you from emotional overload. 3, grief alters relationships, okay? Maybe you've noticed that you haven't text back as quickly anymore, or you're feeling irritation around people you used to love spending time with. Sometimes we feel invisible or misunderstood. Yeah, this is grief shifting your boundaries. Spiritually, you're recalibrating. You're discovering who feels safe, who drains you, and who you can hold sacred space for within your healing. Okay? Now, before I share the next 2, I would love to hear from you. Okay, so what's one subtle way that you've noticed grief showing up in your daily life? Okay, drop it down in the comments, and I love to read and hold space for your experiences. Okay. Now, while you're there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, 4, grief changes your sense of time, okay? Some days feel endless while others slip through your fingers. You may feel like you're living outside of your normal time. Spiritually, this happens because grief places you in a liminal space, a doorway between you, who you were before, and the loss, and who you are becoming now. This shift can feel unsettling, but it's also where deep healing can occur. And then the 5th one, grief surfaces in the body. This one surprises people, okay? So symptoms like headaches, tightness in the chest, stomach issues, even unexpected aches and pains can be grief's way of asking for your attention, okay? Spirit will speak through the body when words can't hold the depth of what you're carrying. Sounds deep, it is deep. If you recognize any of these signs, know that you're not broken. You're human navigating a sacred passage. Grief is not linear, okay? It's not a linear journey, and spirit is with you every step of it, okay? If you like guidance support, I invite you to book a grief healing and spiritual guidance intensive with me. It's a 90-minute session, and it's a sacred container where we blend emotional healing, spiritual connection, and tools for helping you move forward with clarity and peace. You can find that link down in the description below. And don't forget, join me on Substack for weekly spirit-led insight and guidance to a community of kindred souls. You can find that down in the description, okay? Thank you for sharing this space with me today. Until next time. But remember, healing isn't about rushing to the finish line. It's about allowing the soul room to breathe. Make sure you subscribe before you go. And I'll see you in the next video where I'm gonna talk about the next full moon, which is on August 9th. And we'll focus on obtaining grief clarity, specifically learning what to let go of with the sturgeon full moon. So if you're excited for that, check it out in the next few days because it is the beginning of August, okay? Thank you so much for staying with me. Comment down below, I love engaging with you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.